So, Joe Flacco has a AC joint sprain. Fantastic. And while yes, he's a football player, and the reason why that matters is because football players seem to recover from injuries a lot faster than like a normal human, just because they have the best medical science and also they work on their body every second, right? Perfecting their body. So they usually can recover a lot faster from injuries than other like humans on Earth. Problem is, Joe Flacco is also 40, 41 years old. So when you get older, it's harder to recover from some of these injuries. Your body doesn't work the same. That's why players, usually when they take a major injury later on in their career, they just either never come back the same or they just retire because it's not worth the recovery process and going through that thing again. So it says his status is up in the air, sources say right now. Now, we don't know the severity of this. They're apparently, according to motionnorthdocs.com, whatever. This is, everyone say the same thing when it comes to this website, but recovery time for this, if it's a grade 1, it's 1 to 2 weeks. Mild pain, minimum swelling. Grade 2 is 3 to 6 weeks. Moderate pain, some joint instability. Grade 3 is 6 to 12 weeks. Severe pain, joint separation. Grade 4 to 6 is 4 to 6 months recovery time, including post-op rehab and, yes, surgical cases as well. He got hit 3 times on Sunday, which obviously sucks, right? And you never want to see that, but that's fun. That's very fun. Symptoms include pain at the top of the shoulder, especially when lifting the arm or carrying objects, swelling and bruising around the joints, visible bump or deformity at the top of the shoulder in moderate to severe cases, limited shoulder movement, especially with overhead or cross-body motions, weakness or instability when using the affected shoulder, pain when sleeping on the injured shoulder. Oh, great. So he's not going to be able to sleep. Not only is he not going to be able to sleep, he can't throw the ball when you have an injured shoulder like that. Oh, why? Why is life coming back to Jake Browning? Can we just go get Jameis Winston and have fun? Honestly, at this point, I just want to go, just trade for Jameis Winston. I just want to have fun, man. Joe didn't even get hurt behind our offensive line. Our offensive line was so good with Joe Flacco. So it's not even like we can blame our offensive line. With Joe Burrow, blame the offensive line, whatever, right? With Joe Flacco, it wasn't the line. The line wasn't the problem. The line actually did pretty good. So, just, I guess it is what it is, man. It is what it is the best way to put it. At this point, just go get Jameis Winston. I just want to have fun, man. You know, at this point, I just want to have fun. I'm tired of this crap, this back and forth crap with injuries and problems and setbacks and crap like that. Just let me go out there and have fun. And at the end of the day, the most fun to watch right now is going to be our boy, Jameis Winston. We're not going to win games. We're going to lose games with him 100%. It's not a question. But at this point, what we rather do? Would we rather have fun or would we rather win games? And honestly, I think tanking, getting the best draft pick possible while still having fun, not something normally you can do in football. Not something you can normally do as a fan. You know, usually, obviously, if your team sucks, you aren't having fun. But you know what? It is fun. Because Aiden Hutchinson just agreed to a 4-year extension. And now he is going to be with the Lions for the foreseeable future. So if you thought there was a chance that the Bengals were going to be able to bring back Trey Hendrickson, which, other than franchise tagging him, probably not going to happen, well, that's also now a GG moment of the day. This is a great day, boys. This is a great start to the day. Also, I want to bring this up because just to put this story to rest, Talked about this on Saturday. Corey Dillon, he tripled down, by the way. He tripled down. It was expected he was going to come out with an apology and apologize for being wrong, but he didn't. Instead, he came out and said that the Ring of Honor itinerary for Dillon, this is what the Bengals sent him. I don't know. He claims that they never paid for the flight or the tickets or anything like that at the hotel. You can see right here, he posted this, which is so weird, because it says right here, flight, right? Here's the confirmation number for the flight from Delta. Here's the confirmation number for Sarah, his, I guess, girlfriend or wife, right? So there's the two confirmation numbers from both of them. He claims that the Bengals never gave him a ticket and never did anything with, like, actually bought his ticket. But he posted this, and that's his confirmations for both of his tickets. So based on what I understand, you can't get a confirmation number unless you simply, you actually buy tickets. Now, he's claiming that, no, they didn't buy me tickets. They didn't buy me anything. They just put this on here as a lie. They said that they bought tickets, but they never did. And they just lied and put some random numbers down on this confirmation. There's his hotel right there and his confirmation number for his hotel. Again, that was paid for. There's the confirmation number for that. Arrival time and all that kind of other stuff. He also continued down the line here and said that other people were lying. Someone said it was confirmed by James. The flight was paid for. A simple call to the Bengals travel stuff would confuse up any confusion. If there was an issue, stay home, brah. He claims that James was lying. He says, brah, they're lying. WTF. What I lied for? Tell them to post it. So he's claiming, I guess he's not, never mind. Maybe he's not claiming that James is lying. He says, brah, they're lying. But the guy says it was confirmed by James. But I think he's saying the Bengals are lying. Not the James is not lying. I'm a fan, but you can't get a confirmation number from Delta without paying for a flight. So it's been paid. What are we missing here? The confirmation number on the itinerary. There was no ticket. I guess me and Delta agents are at lax, are stupid, drunk, and have CTE. It looks hooked up. Yeah, not for me to get a flight. Absolutely. Yeah. Someone said it's a rigged franchise. Keep doing this garbage. He says it's all good. Bengals, great Corey Dillon. Going down this list, I think someone else said, like, why are you doing this on Twitter? And he just, common question, why air this crap out on Twitter? He says, because I can. You weren't going to get a yard in the NFL. I laughed. Nice way to dox yourself. Yeah. So I don't care anymore. I really don't care about this Corey Dillon stuff. I wanted to post this to put this to rest at this point, but yeah, it is what it is. He's not putting out an apology. He's still F the Bengals. That's like his mentality now. But I don't understand it. I mean, there's literally confirmation numbers, but he's claiming that they're lying and they're putting down confirmation numbers that are lies. Yeah. I mean, you know what? If they were actually lying, I'm sure he would sue them. And he's not suing them. So I don't understand if, how is everyone else lying and you just posted the proof that they paid for it and now everyone else is lying? Like, this is proof. You just posted the proof that they paid for it and then claim, nope, they lied. Like, okay. Clearly, there's some miscommunication, and he just wants to go crazy on Twitter. And he doesn't want to just, I don't know. He's something else, man. That's really all I can get with Corey Dillon at this point. He's something else. So, shout out to him. Hopefully, everything gets figured out there. I don't think it will, because it seems like the Bengals paid for it, but he's not accepting that. So, whatever. Peace out.